We're all here after Christmas thinking, God, I could just do with shifting a few pounds, half a stone, whatever. What are your top tips for all us mums?
Right, I would say you need to eat 3 meals a day. Always start that first meal of the day with some protein, because protein is hard to digest, really hard, so it keeps you sustained till lunchtime. Try and drop carbohydrates in one of your meals. So it was always traditionally thought, drop it from your evening meal, just have maybe your piece of fish with your vegetables. Some people find it really hard to sleep without carbohydrates for the evening meal. So if that is you, I would drop it from your breakfast.
So if we are going to eat carbohydrates, what are the best ones to eat for our health?
I would go for gluten-free grains. So that's rice, quinoa, millet. Then go for the things like the starches, sweet potatoes, butternut squashes. You can bring lentils in, butter beans, make a butter bean mash. Really just avoid the gluten grains, which is mainly wheat, rye and oats.
So the other thing I really wanted to ask you about was energy. It's that time of year where we all feel exhausted and it's very easy just to sort of reach for a piece of chocolate or a cup of coffee. How can we keep our energy levels up?
I think you've got to start your day with protein, because if you start with a big carby breakfast, you're just going to go straight downhill mid-morning and going to reach for that biscuit, aren't you?
You say have protein at breakfast, but can you give us a few examples for?
Sure. I always have a protein smoothie, so I use whey protein or rice protein, scrambled eggs on toast. You can go for things like porridge, but make sure you put plenty of nuts and seeds on top to boost that protein up. It's quite carbohydrate rich. The other thing to think about is that to make energy, you've got to have all these little vitamins and minerals to actually make the cofactors and actually making energy. So where are you going to get those from? You've got to get them from things like nuts, seeds, vegetables. Try and think of a rainbow and try and eat every day a food from each of those colours. So, red and yellow. Try and do that. I try and get all my clients to put at least 3 in their smoothie for breakfast. So with that protein and the 3 fruits and vegetables, you're off to a good start.
Well, the elusive magic smoothie, you're just going to have to show me how to make one of these.
Definitely. Let's go. What should we choose today? Okay, I've got kale, so we can put some purple kale in.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen purple kale
Beautiful,
before.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Got some frozen berries we'll put in.
Great.
And I've got some frozen spinach.
And still the same nutrients in the frozen spinach.
Absolutely, yeah. Fling the spinach in, fling the kale in.
Yeah.
I think we should add some banana, otherwise it's not very sweet. And you don't want a whole banana, there's too much carbohydrate there. And I'll put in probably handful of berries. So that's your fruit and vegetables done. And you want to get a protein powder. Doesn't matter which brand.
How much of that? Just a scoop?
It says on the back, 1 scoop's worth 20 grams of protein. So that will go in. We've got the spinach, the kale, a good handful of berries. We've got the protein powder. So we need to put some flax seeds in now. This is really just to keep our bowels healthy.
Right.
Which is very important.
Yeah.
And also contains loads of good oils as well. Talking of oils, I'm going to put some coconut oil in. This has been my new tip for the year. It's good for energy. It actually boosts metabolism. 2 tablespoons of that a day boosts your metabolic rate by 120 calories.
Oh my, give it to me!
It's great on the skin as well. So any sore parts of the skin, just rub it on. Okay, so you want to blend this for about 30 seconds now. Get it all mixed up well.
I think that looks quite nice, actually.
That purple kale made it look really pretty.
Thanks. It's delicious. Do you know what I like about it though? It doesn't really taste like a health food.
But it is.
Great.
And it's got 20 grams of protein in, so it's going to keep you really full till lunchtime. It tastes delicious.
It's just brilliant, isn't it?
So cheers.